Well, hello there, YouTube, and welcome to Sunday the 23rd of January. It's late enough now that there's no chance it's going to clear up and we're going to get a ride in. It made it to a whopping 37 degrees. Now it's starting to go backwards. It's at 36 at the moment. And the fog finally lifted up that you can actually see the ground out here. So I was in there goofing around and I stumbled across this little, remember the little spinner things? These things? I stumbled across this thing and I noticed there was like some rust, and these, you don't use the outer bearings, you know, it's just the one in the middle. But they seemed a little rough. So I found this like gun cleaner stuff that I don't like and don't use, but you know, I'll use it for different things. It's from Break Free. It's called Powder Blaster aerosol can. This is nowhere near what it was. It made this thing literally melt in my hand. And then as the cleaner started to evaporate, it left this layer of stuff on my hands. Is that crazy? So soap and water, just washed this thing out real good, and then just sprayed it with some WD-40, which I should have done to start with. But I thought, yeah, some gun cleaner stuff probably worked real good. Yeah, melted that plastic. You can see this is all even deformed and funky looking. But yeah, I use lava soap, a little scrub thing, even one of those scouring pad things, and that's all I can get off at the moment. At least my hand doesn't feel like it's painted with it. You know, and the funny thing is, sitting right next to that can is some rubber gloves. And I'm sure if you read the can, it probably tells you wear gloves. We don't pay attention to no rules, do we? I got Danny Magoo, Abby. She was gimping on one foot again today. And then old Kai. Oh, you must have got rained on. You're awfully clean looking at the moment. Look at that. Or is it just so cold everything just washed off of you? Goofy old hee-haw. Kelly goes, she goes, I really want to take Flirty out, but I'm just not into going out there and freezing my butt off. Made her face cold and stuff yesterday. It's definitely cool out here today. Cool, I mean, I can go for a ride, but nah. What's going on, Abby? Huh? Sashi, you guys just going crazy out there, aren't you? You've been out there with your Aunt Abby out there digging for moles, hadn't you? I can tell because it's all over your nose. The nose always tells. One thing's for sure, they get the moles from around here. It's funny, they're all around us, like in neighbors' fields and stuff like that. None in our yard. When they show up, they get dispatched quite quickly. Huh, Abby, you mole-digging mutt. How's that go? You and your goofy little sounds. Well, go chase your sister around. She's trying to get you to play. And she peeks around. She's peeking around the garage looking at me. And she wouldn't come to me. You must thought you were up to something bad and you're going to get in trouble, huh? Annie and the Annie rut. You are one goofy mutt. Looks like I parked my Himalayan too close to Kelly. Last time I backed it in. Wasn't I trying to get it in before it rained or something? I don't remember. She sure loves this thing. Holy moly. Come back and she's just looking at that thing last night. I sure love Flirty. I just love that thing so much. She goes, I just can't believe I love a motorcycle so much. And I said, well, you remember you used to carry on about your little Aero 50 and your little 250 Rebel. She goes, yeah, but that was way back then. So yeah, you like what you like when you like it. She loves her Himalayan too, but that's, you know, as Harleys are, they're very special to you. They get in your blood, that old Slim. What a trooper. I sure love that thing. Yeah, it's a shocker. That thing's not going to be out. We lost the, what do they call it? The Sport Glide and the Breakout, I think it's called. Both of those are gone as well. The last of the 3 Sportsters for 21 had Iron 883, the Iron 1200, and then, of course, the ever cool Sportster 48, the 1200. Only thing left now is the 48 and the Iron 883 with virtually no changes, just some color changes. That makes me want to run out and grab one of those 48s. I like the standard 48 a lot. I love that little peanut tank. I like the idea you gotta struggle to pay attention to gas mileage and stuff. That's cool. You guys remember I took a couple of runs on that Sportster 72. Didn't go very far with the 48. I think the farthest single rides I did was, coming back from Northwest Harley, and then when I took it back when I traded in on the Slim. But that was more, all the chromey stuff. That's more Kelly like that. And then the standard 48. Do you know the handlebars on a standard Sportster 48 are the exact same bars, same part number and everything as the Iron? But the worst thing is it's got them dead-gum forward pegs on it, which aren't as forward as most. They're bearable. You remember my 72 had crazy forward pegs on there, and I got used to it and it didn't bother me. But the 48, the normal 48, that thing just needs to me anyway, it needs mid pegs on there. Plus, like on my Iron 883, almost always when I'm riding it, I flip the passenger pegs down, and that's what I ride on, is the passenger pegs. There's some cool controls rear sets you can get for these things, but they none of them fit with stock exhaust. But that is like the perfect kind of standard sport bike feeling to me. Feet on them rear pegs and those lower bars. If you guys haven't ridden an Iron 883, you'd be surprised how stretched, well, unless you're using the mid pegs, because they tend to be high, because, just the ground clearance, whatever, your knees are kind of high. I'm not super tall, so it's not that big of a deal to me, but I definitely prefer my feet being back. And to look at it sitting here with them, going from there to there, that seems like it'd be grossly back and up. Not at all. It's actually very, very comfortable. And I do the same with the Slim. I'll flip those back pegs I put on there. It's a little farther back on the Slim, though. Doesn't quite have the natural feel that the Iron does, but it still feels good. Just nice I just like my feet back. I grew up on sport bikes, once I got into street bike riding, it was almost exclusively sport bikes. Or back in the day, just the standard, universal motorcycle. The old Iron. I haven't ridden her very often either. Isn't that crazy? It was October 3rd, the last time I rode that Slim. And I know that's when it was because I topped the gas off. I can tell by the miles it's on it that I made it from the gas station home. And that's where the Slim is. And Flirty was that way too, but we didn't go very far. I mean, I don't think it was probably much more than 40 miles we went yesterday. Kelly goes, well, I need some stuff. She's got this epoxy thing. I got her this kit, and she's looking for things to put in the epoxy. She studies that thing. That's one YouTube watching crazy woman. Watching all the how-to things. YouTube's good for that stuff. And then some of these people she watches, that some of you guys say I got this, Bob Ross kind of way of vlogging. Man, some of these guys are truly like a Bob Ross. Holy moly. I'm like, are you even awake out there? She goes, yeah, it's hard. This guy's voice is so soothing. Yeah, I can hear it from here. Ooh, I got a battery on the charger. I need to get that thing off. It's just sitting there. Never leave a lithium battery unattended while it's charging. Well, that thing's probably been sitting up there a couple of weeks. Well, once it gets through, they pause, So I was curious, and I looked them up. October 30th. I knew there was a reason I was jonesing to ride that thing. October 30th is the last time I rode this thing. And November 21st was the last time I rode the iron. Isn't that crazy? It happens every winter. You just go into that winter mode. Days are short. Wet a lot of the times. You can't do any kind of after work ride. There's just not enough daylight. Well, there's no daylight when I come back. There's no daylight when I leave work. And it happens every year. Just shocked at the time that goes by in between rides. I haven't even looked at the DR. I don't even know how long it's been. Pretty sure I topped it off last time I rode it, didn't I? No. So the time's going to be skewed on that. Oh, that's right, because I use gas out of the race can. That's non-ethanol treated fuel. Poor old DR. She gets the least amount of love. Which is weird, is when I ride it. It's so much fun. Especially after riding the Himalayan and stuff like that. That DR, the suspension is so soft and brakes are powerful, and it seems to have gobs of power in comparison. But I tend to ride this thing a little too fast, and it kind of freaks me out. It's kind of one of those things that, I don't know, you do stupid things without meaning to. You go, I'm not going to ride it like that today. And the next thing you know, front wheels in the air and you're going way too fast. And then I don't like recording that stuff. So, then I end up, okay, well, now what am I going to vlog? How I ended up with this thing is since 2019, there's been a magazine for the XDS 45 and one of the magazines for the LCP2, the little 380, the little pocket gun, as people like to call them. And I've never been able to find those things. Literally going crazy. It was an extended mag for the 45, and then just a standard mag for the, because I don't think, or not a standard mag, flush mag for the LCP. I don't think they make an extended one for that. I think aftermarket companies probably do, but anyway, Kelly was taking a nap, and I thought, I'm going to find those things. I know I had them with me on a ride, and I shortly after switched or changed backpacks. So I knew they were in that backpack, and then it was a while. I thought, I better get those things out of that backpack, They're not in the backpack. And then this was like, I don't know, sometime in early 2020, somewhere around there. I tried to find those things. And I know it was in 2019, about mid-year 2019 is when I had them last. So I go on this mission today. I'm going to find these two magazines, the 380 and the 45 ACP mags. Well, came across this and some other things I haven't seen in a while, how you kind of stash things and don't label it correctly and things are in the wrong place, yada, yada. But, I found them both. Actually, one wasn't missing. I thought I bought two mags for the LCP to Ruger, but as it turns out, I only bought one. So I just have the two flush mount. Anyway, I was for sure missing an extended mag for the Springfield Armory 45. I found it in the box in the little zip-up little suitcasey thing that Springfield Armory gives with a lot of them. I don't know how many times I pulled that out and said there's nothing in it. And I even did it today. I unzipped the thing, and it has these little pouches that has a little Velcro lid that covers it. And I pat the thing. And I'm zipping it back up, and I go, wait a minute. And I unzip the thing again. I see the little stippling thing on the bottom of the little extended piece for the magazine. It was in the Springfield Armory bag all along. I don't remember when I put it in. And then once I did that, I always keep receipts and everything together for the different ones. I only bought one extra mag because they only come with one. Ruger only sends one with those little guns. But anyway, I only bought one extra. I thought I had a third. It was a third that I was trying to find that I didn't even have. So, knucklehead. Well, anyway. So just like the Slim, it's been entirely too long since that GT650 has gone out and played around. I knew there was a reason I was jonesing every time I walk past this thing and look at it. Good thing I top them off and treat the fuel this time of year, because you just never know. Well, hello there, YouTube. Man, one of those days it just wasn't. I thought at one point Sunday was supposed to be nicer.
I know, I thought so.
You know what the irony is? You probably get off of this hill and it's probably beautiful sunshine.
Yeah.
We've definitely had that before.
Everybody would go, oh, it's beautiful. Yeah. And we're going, no.
Tell that fog was thick enough I still hear the
down.
Road hissing under the tires of the cars as they're going by. Yeah, they would have got the bikes all wet.
Yeah, would have been yucky.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been any fun.
Warm.
Well, it's definitely not warm.
Yeah.
What did we got up to like 51 or something at some point? I don't know what it was when we came home. I know we got home, it was like 47, and that felt kind of cool. 37 would have been a whole lot cooler.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been good.
Outside, just all you're going to do is get miserable out there.
I know.
You got your balaclavas and everything on.
Yeah.
Then you can't hear your voice, because it's amazing how much that deadens your voice with just that thin, it's almost like pantyhose over your mouth, those balaclavas. It's crazy, but anyway, Danny.
Stay down, babe.
He's trying to get up here.
I know it, and he smells like he rolled in something that is no longer with us.
Oh, yeah. Him and Abby do that.
Yeah, they go, oh, we found a dead snake.
Yeah.
Let's roll on.
Yeah. God knows what.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I think on that we're going to bounce out on you.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, and you guys having a wonderful Monday or Tuesday.
Heck yeah. We'll see you on the way to work tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you in AM.
Yeah. Start off a new week.
Yeah.
Fight for that Friday again.
I know it. Them Mondays just swing by awfully fast.
Yeah, they do. They come around quick.
Yep.
All right. See you guys in the morning.
We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.